Energy is the driving force behind most human activity in the modern world, from lighting up our homes, driving our electrical appliances and vehicles, and providing other greater comforts, to their use in heavy engineering and other industry. It's hard to imagine the world without energy. Today, the nation introduced our viewer to one energy company that has been playing a key role in the field at home and abroad. Gunkulengineering Public Company Limited, known as GUNKUL, has been in the energy business for nearly 4 decades.
สวัสดีค่ะคุณนก Please welcome คุณนฤชนดำรงปิยวุฒิ CEO Strategic Investment Sustainable Energy Business ค่ะคุณนกคะ What's important for the clean energy or renewable energy effect to our life?
Actually, everyone agree that we use energy to power everyone's life.
Right.
And in every minute, every day we use energy. We use energy for working, for cooking, for living, and even when we sleep, we use energy. But right now, we experience high electricity price, right?
Right.
We use the same amount of energy, but the price is rising. And many ask how we can solve that problem. Is there any solution? So right now, we can use the empty space on every building rooftop. Like this building, there are empty space, right? We can install the solar rooftop to power our building and power our house by the solar roof. So by that way, we can lower our operating expense or the electricity bill by that way. And you can come at GUNKUL. We take care as the one-stop service to our client to install the solar roof and do the permitting, design, and engineer and everything here.
Right.
So it's going to be easy for customer to install the solar rooftop.
That's why we come here to find the answer with you upstairs, okay?
Okay.
Entrepreneur Gunkulen Damrong Piyawut founded Gunkulengineering Public Company Limited in 1982. 40 years ago, he aimed to manufacture, procure, and sell electrical system equipment. Over the years, many new competitors entered the fray. This was the impetus for Kun Gunkulen to open a power plant and enter the renewable energy market. They start with just 2 wind turbines in Khao Yai in CQ district of Nakhon Ratchasima province. For someone who had no idea how to build a power plant to what Gunkulengineering Public Company Limited has become today, it has been a gigantic leap of faith. The company is currently valued at more than 20 billion baht and employs around 1,000 people.
Gunkulengineering, we have been in Thailand electrical power industry for almost 40 years, having 3 main businesses. First, we are a trader and a manufacturer of electrical equipment, having over more than 5,000 product items. So we are like a supermarket for the state utilities and also for the contractor. Secondly, we also do the EPC business. So we do a construction for the power plant, substation, and the transmission line. And the last one, we do the power producer business as well, meaning that we invest and own the power plant and sell the power generated from solar and wind and sell back to the government and the private sector under the long-term contract.
Right.
Yeah. And actually, right now, we have our power plant located in Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, and also in Japan.
Wow.
What differentiates us from others is our business model. We have 3 main businesses that support each other. So when we want to build something new, the new business model at GUNKUL Spectrum, usually it's going to be the platform or new business. We can connect and convince the key stakeholder that we have the connection for long term to join the platform and join the business model easily. So I think that would be helpful when we want to move forward to the end consumer sector.
Yeah, like you say right now, Gunkulengineering this expand the business to be the new next generation of energy. It's GUNKUL Spectrum, right?
Actually, I would say that the new chapter of energy is coming.
Right.
And similar to media sector, energy landscape is also moving to the same direction, from centralized one to decentralized one, step by step. In the past, when you want to build a power plant, it's going to be the coal power plant, nuclear or gas fired.
Right.
So it's going to be the gigantic one, which require a huge amount of capital. That's why the government need to come in to do the investment. And then when they build a power plant, they sell that energy back to us as the consumer, right?
Right.
So they do all the retailing stuff and collect the monthly payment bill. So they use that money to repay the investment. But right now, we can, as the end consumer, we can decide our own way of energy use. For example, right now we have the solar and wind that like 1,000 times smaller than before. You can install the solar rooftop at your house.
Yeah.
You can have the power plant at your house and use that to power just one unit of air conditioner. You can install and have your own power plant, decide by your own, right?
It's like a decentralized energy that you tell, right?
Yeah.
Renewable energy, although the world is driven by various forms of energy, there is a price to pay in the form of climate change. This makes renewable energy or green energy an extremely desirable alternative to ensure a sustainable and environmental friendly planet for all living beings.
Why you think clean energy or renewable energy is so important for Thai?
Actually, the whole world right now is gearing toward the same direction to the clean energy.
Right.
And in the near future, this world will be driven mainly from clean energy. And one mega driving force in this world from every country is COP26. COP26 came from 26, the United Nations Climate Change Conference, where more than 190 nations around the world come to agree that they need to tackle the climate change, to tackle the greenhouse gas emission. And when we talk about the environment, many Thai people, they think that maybe it would be on voluntary basis or they have nothing to do with that because it's environment issue, right? But that is not the case, especially when our country depend on export. Because right now some country and the major one, including the EU region, they are in the process of setting up the measure and the policy to collect the import tax from the import goods that use the fossil energy sources, more than their standard. So if we are, for example, and the Thai exporter, a SME company or maybe a factory, we need to think back that in order to build the product, what about the energy that we use to produce this product? Is it green enough or not? And normally when a factory use the energy, they use the energy from the grid or from the transmission line in front of the factory, right? Meaning that transmission line consisting of the energy sources of this country, the whole portfolio. And that whole portfolio need to be clean enough. Otherwise, the SME, the smaller manufacturer, they need to purchase the carbon credit in order to settle and clear out the excess carbon emission, in order to export to that country that require the lower carbon emission standard. Right now at GUNKUL, we also do the package called private PPA, meaning that GUNKUL, we will do all the investment, upfront investment to our client factory, install the solar rooftop on their factory, and then sell that energy that generates from solar cell back to the client, the customer. And by that way, the customer can get the energy from solar cell at cheaper price. So in that way, they will not reluctant to install the solar roof because they can save without the upfront investment. Right after the first unit of solar cell generate the power.
What is the future development of GUNKUL spectrum for Thailand?
We need the partner who fully understand the end consumer market to be our partner and help launch new product and service. For example, we partner with Origin, right? Because they have and they know their client really well. And by that way, we can do business with the Origin and try to solve the problem because every sector they have the specific problem to solve.
Right.
And if we go alone, surely in that environment, in that industry,
We might not understand.
but if we have good partner, all together can help solve the problem, the
Right.
existing pain point together. And you will see that by this way, you will see a lot of partnership along the way in the future.
Kun Naramon is the hire, director and executive director of GUNKUL. She is steering her father empire into its fifth decade. Few Thais take the risk of playing a pioneering role in the renewable energy industry.
And when you manage the business, you are the woman in the top management of the GUNKUL company. You like have the leadership, you have the key success about your working or your balance your life.
I enjoy working. Maybe sometimes you feel tired, but you know yourself that maybe you just need to take some rest a little bit and then come back to work again. I studied engineering before, right? And I don't think that gender will handicap my leadership or
Right.
my capability. And I think even men or women, they have the strength and weakness differently. You just need to know what is your strength and use that strength to benefit yourself.
Right.
But the weakness, you need to find other things to support, to push down your weakness. So I think the best way to think is to focus on your strength under your context. I would say that in order to the success of Kun Opa, I cannot copy, right? I need to design my own strength.
Identity.
What can I do to best win in this situation,
Right.
given my strength, my weakness, or everything in the circumstance. So I think it's a good thing that you are woman in the main environment because surely your strength probably different than others.
And right now, your company, GUNKUL Spectrum, is jumped to create for the new energy. So, what is the biggest challenge in this industry?
The better quality of life of our customer is the biggest challenge.
Yes.
When I mean the better quality of life, I mean not only the customer satisfaction, but also means safety,
Yeah.
money saving, and also the better well-being of our clients. So we think that if they use our product, our client use our product, and they have a better quality of life, so they will not reluctant to adopt our product and service.
Gunkulengineering Public Company Limited has had customers from the government and private sectors, foreign and interested parties for the past 40 years. GUNKUL is playing a valuable role in demonstrating that Thai people and Thailand have the potential to be an example to the world on pursuing an environmentally sustainable future. Thank you for watching Business Story today with me, Opa Varansuda from The Nation, and see you in next episode. สวัสดีค่ะ